Welcome back to the channel. Let's have a look at a knife from QSP. This is the QSP Grebe, or the Grebe, Grebe. This version here has the really nice green carbon fiber scales on both sides of the knife. You got T8 for the pivot screw, T6 body screws, as well as T6 for the clip. And the clip is right and left side tip up carry. It is reversible. You have the nice little filler plate here, also held in by T6. You got a lanyard hole running through the body, and you got a nice flipper tab there with some nice jimping, as well as thumb studs. The blade here has a really nice jimping, really nice jimping there on the spine there. Works really good as far as the thumb studs or the flipper tab deployment. You got a clip point S35 VN blade. It's got some real nice swedging. It's flat ground. It has almost a kind of a, not a pearlescent finish. It's definitely not stonewash. It's an interesting finish for sure. It does kind of have, it almost looks DLC, but I'm pretty sure it's not. But it's got real good action. Plunge lock, like I said. Flipper tab works fantastic. It is a little rough, I guess, with the thumb stud sometimes, just because there is no chamfering down here to get good access to the thumb studs. I do wish that it did have some better access to the thumb studs. Sometimes I go to hit it and I kind of miss it a little. If I really dig into it, then it works just fine. But if you're just kind of, going to try to do it, your thumb will kind of scoot over the top. And yeah, but not a big deal. You could open it with the plunge lock. Flipper tab works really well. Thumb studs do work, and you could even reverse flick it. Let me do the index. There you go. It is a little tough because you don't have that chamfering, which I think would be great if they would have added that. Overall, it is a very nice knife. I do like that carbon fiber quite a bit, but it does have a little bit of room for improvement. Chamfering would have been super huge on this knife to get better access to the studs. Preferably seeing that on both sides would have been great. It is pretty comfortable in the hand, however. The flipper tab acts as a nice, stop for your finger if you're doing some jabbing, and the jimping right where you want it to be. So I do like that. I think it does feel really good in the hand. There's no real choking up on this. I mean, you can if you rest your finger here, but you're kind of in an unsafe, area that way. So I think just holding it, its normal 4-finger grip there will be just fine. Now, the color on these scales, not sure exactly what they call that colorway. There are several different versions of this, and I'll post a link in the description of where you could check this knife out. On the box, it says Grebe QS147-G2 S35 VN blade. It does say stonewash finish, so I guess I was wrong about that. It doesn't really look stonewashed, but apparently it is. It says green colorful carbon fiber. So green colorful carbon fiber handles. Inside the box, you get your QSP stickers, your little information card, and that's basically what you get in the package. So now let's go ahead and get a measurement of the Grebe, or the Grebe here. I think it's Grebe. That's what I'll go with. We're looking at 7 1/4 inches overall, just a hair over 7 1/4 inches. Blade's meeting up with the scales at 3 1/8 inch, and the cutting edge is 3 inches. The scales are 4 1/4 inches long. Now the weight of the Grebe, or the Grebe, I do wish it kind of would go in as well. It kind of bounces out sometimes, but not a big deal. That's just, you get used to any knife, and you use it long enough, you'll, get that muscle memory and no problem. Guesstimation on the weight, I am going to say 4.2 ounces. 3.9 ounces. All right, that's decently close. We have 111.8 grams. Now let's do some size comparisons. We're going to put that QSP Grebe against a couple other knives that everyone knows about first. The Para 3, right there. And then the PM2 right there. There we are. So now let's get this up against some other QSP knives. And I have a really cool bonus knife for you guys today. We got the QSP Rhino. This thing is awesome. It's got the purple titanium, the anodized titanium. You got a Mokotai clip with the ball bearing and a Mokotai back spacer. This thing is freaking sweet. It has a M390, kind of an Americanized Tonto kind of blade. It's flat ground. There is no, I mean, it's more of a clip point, to be honest. If you sharpen it, this will round out. So it's really not going to be much of a Tonto anymore, but it's pretty unique shape, and I really do like this knife. So there is the QSP Rhino. Now we have the QSP Penguin. This is the Frag Titanium 154 cm. Very nice everyday carry knife there. So I really do like the Penguins. And it's about the same size as the Grebe right there. Now, the QSP Penguin Plus. Titanium on this side, wire clip that's reversible, frame lock, 20 CV blade steel. Very nice knife. Here's the size difference for you on the base Penguin versus the Penguin Plus right there. Now, let's get to an awesome bonus knife. This one here is the bonus knife. This is the Spyderco / Lion Steel Slim. It's the Slim, they call it. Frame lock, titanium, M390 blade, super deep loop over carry. I think this thing's awesome. It's got the flipper tab, unique blade shape, M390. This is a very, very cool Spyderco. I really dig this thing. Almost dropped it there. But super cool knife. Frame lock, great action, reverse flicks. This thing is super cool. Very slim in the pocket. It does not take up very much room. And I think for a Spyderco, this thing's pretty unique. Put it up against this and you can kind of see the slimness of it. It's got a nice slim profile. So there you go. That's why they call it a Slim. Very nice. Love that knife. Great bonus knife. So overall, I think that the Grebe or the Grebe is a decent knife. It does have a couple flaws. Biggest flaw it has for sure is that it doesn't have any chamfering to get to the thumb studs. Not a deal breaker, but it would have been nice to see some chamfering there for better access to the thumb studs. The other thing, I guess we can call it a con. It's not really a con. Just I would like to see this have T8s because it does have T6 for the body. But it does have a lanyard hole, plunge lock, works decently well, good steel, nice carbon fiber. So it is a very nice knife, and the price is pretty reasonable on this guy. But yeah, I'll leave a link in the description where you can check this knife out for yourselves if you really, really dig it. So that'll be all. We're going to catch you guys in the next video. I hope you all have a great night. Peace out.